Ja, guten Morgen. Ja, meine Herren, in der Strafsache 174 JS 7121 aus 20 ist angeklagt Nasir Jones. Ich eröffne die Verhandlung wegen Verstoßes gegen das Betäubungsmittelgesetz. Der Vorwurf lautet gewerbsmäßiger Handel mit Betäubungsmitteln in Form von 2 Gramm Marihuana. Der Angeklagte hat bereits Vorstrafen in derselben Sache, weshalb wir von bandenmäßiger Kriminalität ausgehen und mit aller Härte des Gesetzes diesen Fall aufklären. Diese Verhandlung soll ein deutliches Signal gegen die Dealerszene sein.
Your Honor, we came here to demand justice for our brother, Nas. And not just for him, but for too many African migrants who are suffering from unacceptable conditions in Europe. We are fed up with this structural oppression and racism we face here. We demand the same right to live and access to the wealth of Europeans. We will no longer be fooled. This supposed humanism, which is based only on double standards. They treat their dogs better than us. To this day, their false promise of a better life only applies to Europeans. We are here to prove and witness how we are structurally excluded, held in suspense for years, and ultimately criminalized. That is coloniality. But that's over now. It's 2020, and this black court is constituted to take legal action and end the all-white men's game.
Anwalt, bitte zwicken Sie mich, ich träume doch wohl gerade. Was ist denn das?
Tja, das haben Sie sich nicht ausgesucht.
The rule of law. The white people are so proud of is criminalizing black people. The white court judge and punish us for what we do, but they don't care why we do what we do. These black courts come together to make our real conditions, our real life, the starting point of real justice. No more mental slavery. Thanks.
Okay, thank you very much. That sounds serious. I am convinced this will maybe not change the system, but it's the beginning. Please go ahead. What are you pleading for?
Your Honor, I ask you on behalf of NAS to initiate this case against white supremacy and the white system. We plead guilty on all of the above and demand the end of white supremacy, full reparation in terms of payment and freedom of movement, right to work and stay, and a reasonable apology in this sense of full admission of collective guilt. Forgiveness, we will discuss later. That's not the point here. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. State Attorney, for that matter. In the name of black justice, I open this case against these white men here for structural oppression and consistent prevention of African potentials. Furthermore, the Black Court blames you for personally and structurally benefiting from white privilege. Mr. Defense Counsel, do your client plead guilty in the sense of the indictment? Is he ready to step off his full privilege and start to pay back?
Wie besprochen, ne? Gar nichts, ne? Müssen auch erstmal beweisen. My client is pleading not guilty, and he invokes his right to remain silent.
Mr. State Attorney, it's your turn. Please call in your witnesses.
I call Mr. Olu in this court to give proof for unfair asylum treatment over years.
Hi.
Okay, what's gonna happen?
My name is Olu. I'm from Nigeria. I'm queer. Of course, I know I'm queer since a long time ago, even when I was Nigerian. Oh my God, France, that's my first country before moving to Germany. And when I was in France, I couldn't be able to openly speak about my sexuality. But when I finally moved to Germany, I have the courage to do that. And I've been into LGBTQ activities that I'm involved in. I think part of the main reasons why I really love to do this nail polish is that I really love to see my fingers where I was living in a society that couldn't have it. For you to have freedom as a human, to be able to decide for yourself and don't have to worry about all the society shit. Only thing I can tell you is that Nigeria is not safe for any queer people. If you're queer living in that country, you just need to leave.
Homosexuals in trouble. Most dangerous place for LGBTQ.
Nigeria tries to sanitize itself from gays.
Blackmail. Predators persecute Italy be gay in Nigeria. Nigeria arrested for simply being gay.
But if you think how this government shit, they will do something about it, I doubt it. And some of them are part of you as well. They just don't have the courage for them to prove it out, even though they are in the seats to change things. But here I am, and I have this beautiful nail polish. I'm sure you like it.
Mr. Olu, welcome to the court. Please tell the truth and nothing but the truth.
Yes, Your Honor. I promise to speak the truth, nothing but the truth.
Thank you.
Mr. Olu, please share with the Black Court your personal experience.
Thank you. When I was first new for the interview in neighbor's country of Germany, I have no idea exactly how this goes, how things works. There is a lot of confusion. I was in a panic, actually. because I don't know exactly what is going on. And I'm seeing a lot of people, where people surrounded me and asking me the question about my private life. It's like, oh God, who are these people? Are they really connected to what is going on with me? Did I really have to like talk to them openly? And this is like internet. Once you put it there, you can take it back, because these are the points. They're also used against you. This can definitely bounce on me in the future.
Did nobody advise you?
Yes, my Lord. There are so many advice from people that I met there. They know that this is like I'm new, and they believe they have this information that they can give to me. And this is really things that really confuse like so much, because I don't really know exactly what to do or what to not to say. And at that point, people are just saying, this is exactly what you need to talk. And I was like, I have my stories that I'm coming from, that I think is the best things for me to just say it, that it should be seen. Once they look into it, they're going to accept, because everything is true.
And how was your asylum case decided?
It was negative. And I went to Germany to try again.
What is German authority do?
Of course, they decide negative as well.
Of course. Dublin too. Never heard of?
Mr. Defense Counselor, if your client is not able to keep his microaggression under control, the judgment will be even harder.
You see these white people in Moko Tubabo, they cannot control their aggression.
And that is why you don't see a lot of people coming into the courts to witness.
They have no discipline or respect for black people.
Your Honor, my apologies for the misbehavior. I will keep him under control.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Olu, for your wonderful contributions you share with us. It's been a hard time for you since you came to Europe. It's been a hard time. What we heard about human rights, rule of law, so we came to understand that it doesn't apply to all of us. So thank you for your wonderful experience and your contribution.
You're welcome, Your Honor. We're looking forward to see the changes in the future.
We already have a picture of European concept of a so-called fair asylum case. Now let's have a close look at the double standard. Your Honor, may I call my next witness?
Yes.
Hello, my name is Mr. Kajali. I'm from Burkina Faso, and you are welcome to my beautiful house. I can show you which beautiful house I have in Germany. Come. Yes, here's my beautiful house. I live here with 3 other months in this container, German lifestyle. Because I need to show you in my inside also, but it's not allowed to film inside. And the German people don't like to stay in this container, but he like to foreigner to live in this container. If you have a Duldum or if you have a Landkreis, it's not allowed to go from my house from here to maybe in 50 kilometers or maybe 100 kilometers. If I leave this fucking container for 50 kilometers, if I get the resist control for the police, I get strafed of 170 euro. And this 170 euro, if I don't pay this immediately, like 1 month, 2 months, the price getting high. And well, it's not right. Because it's happened to a lot of people in this country, and most of people, you don't know this is happening in Germany. So this is for German lifestyle.
Mr. Kajali, welcome to the court. you have a duty to speak the truth and nothing but the truth.
I swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. And help me, God.
Mr. Kajali, eba sabatiri muntole.
Be sabatiri jaman le autobahn.
Autobahn. Nko ela adlabu muntole ke ela dame.
Yes, nko le foe be sabatiri autobahn le dry sick in a container. Container kono kala wolto.
Container kono?
Yes, container na seyamu sabatema kala wolo kono.
Bari ngamda nyinde adaba dia la bakil de.
Hani adama ndia da ku yara bakala ngajo kemena antalula la.
Bar fela afrika sabati nyinde la nyin tolba. Wala la na todi ba.
O man kem fana decision oti fo lefa ka sabati jele.
Bar hade badi yala nyan toto. O ba sabatire ne nyant illa fali sabat la dawda nyant la tala wotole. Ye sabati ji. Because in German jang momo ni tam na sanyi tanin siole ila fra sila dawda ka tawul de sabati ji. Fe enena man nyin kara ila karamota ba. Comme ila fa sabat la dawda se sabat no ji.
Yes. E kada men foto nyala modi baro mu jamano lati o man kan telti ngel man right soro janto because de dul dintel la.
Okay. Nga problema ni njele. Bar harbado ke fa wona nyanto noma. O important tar janne. Bar jang kado ko ka jang. O mun nyandol ti pour mobe. Eta ba do ko la mun tolt.
Neni mu fansun do ko la professional do ko la benna. Même mécanique di dol ang manding kol ka fa sudero welding bod modo ko sodo jaman kono jang
sayta ko mun do kol ke jaman jang
jaman oli amandel ar ka do ko because dunduna di molla
akam te man tara do ko la te man tara fenna
yes de man tara fenna because dunduna be mbulu mang allowed ka do ko ke
fe ga sila kan do ko ke ba purify because e ka do ko ke fonle jang eba mun do ko sifa la wala
no man silakan do ko ke bani ngulta fanan ko mbeta silakan do ko ke la na ko do sorom faye nen na ko ke nim possible banata korlo fantole
fesa fono molel bang nin duldum ala man toro ko
yeah that time I was there and I nalon ko sa problem will start tale ko beresiaka destino la container nyin kono because nanta ka trala ka nalok fine kada sade ba kono for because me damenje man comfortable to live there and ni kanjo min na jamano start de kanjo kemisai talula la o kemisai talulo nyin kemin talule ko na straight o ko futama so o kemin talulo nyin kana do moro bondi wolto nena telephone bondi je nena transport bondi je to nena fengo fana bondi je na kana strap fana jo wala kono anna family fana nanda ka kodo kina family fana le Burkina Faso kodo ñu na fana kono sa en kodo fe mantu yanda ka strape jo menna so na ko ku ninga rek ntafo no dal kodo kwantala ku de tanoje again so nothing left kodo fe mantu mbulu nanda ka menge kodo ñu kono aduna o fana mbulaje man kodo ñu fana jo mbitala prisno la le so I don't know how to do
akam tan al halo nyin kono etata ku ke no la je e ben jono la nyaadile ni daga kemenen talul soto ila mo walo jo bondije ila family makoy o ko la pour que nyin jode
aba ko la because ni man falo in fananjo anyway mbitala personal so ni na abula je fanan ndata silo kan na ku game yala ni luwa manta like na nyamo wafu wala na kudoke in police ole muro fana na directly presidency.
And the thing is, in Europe as a free black man, you are not allowed to work, but in prison, you have all right to get work, but only for €1 per hour, without asking any document for you to work.
So, anyway, all I'm like, anyway, I don't know how to do.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Mr. State Attorney, please call on your main and final witness in this court.
Mr. Tali, please come over.